Hi, I'm Janie DuVall, and some of you may know me from Sid Roth's It's Supernatural. I was his producer for 23 years, and I have been noticing that some of the guests that have been on the show and other people I'm talking to have been saying there's an increase of prophetic dreams, and especially so many people are having dreams about President Trump. I had 3 dreams that I believe are relevant to what's going on right now, and I wanted to share them with you. 2 of the dreams that I had, I posted on Facebook in 2018 when I had the dreams. I'm going to start with the second dream, and here it is when I posted it on Facebook. The dream was September 26th, 2018, and it was very vivid. I was in the dream, I was hanging out with President Trump. He was totally silent and in deep thought, and he was walking around as if he was like contemplating. And then all of a sudden, President Trump sat down, and I felt like I was with him. He sat down and he put his hands on his face like this, and he was so grieved, and he was crying, "The babies are dying, the babies are dying." And when I woke, I felt like I really spent time with President Trump. Well, in real life, just a few days later, following the dream on October 1st, 2018, President Trump condemned abortions on babies with Down syndrome, saying they had a right to life. On whitehouse.gov on October 1st, 2018, President Trump declared, "All people are endowed by their Creator with dignity and the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." Despite some persistent myths and stigmas, even within the medical community, our nation strongly embraces the undeniable truth that a Down syndrome diagnosis is an opportunity to embrace God's gifts. President Trump then said, "I stand for life in all of its beautiful manifestations." 1 week after that, October 11th, 2018, on whitehouse.gov, President Trump said, "I'm taking action to end human trafficking. My administration will focus on ending the absolutely horrific practice of human trafficking." And we who've been doing research, we know that so many babies and children have been trafficked. It could be at least 1 million a year, just alone in the United States. But it shocked me because here I had that dream about President Trump crying about the babies, and then he made a declaration right after that in real life about life and the sanctity of life. Okay, now the third dream I just recently had last week. I was in a meeting room and there were children just playing, and there was a man and he was tickling their feet and they were just all laughing. And I was like, wow, that looks like President Trump. And then all of a sudden I looked at him and I'm like, oh my gosh, it really is him. And he then faced me and I got to say something to him in the dream. Okay, so in real life, I know someone that President Trump did something for that was really kind of him. So in the dream, I was thanking him and saying, "Thank you for doing that for them. It was just so kind of you." And he was happy about it. But then all of a sudden in the dream, he's talking, but his voice was not coming out. I heard a woman's voice, and I'm pretty sure it was Hillary Clinton's voice coming out of President Trump. So his voice was silenced, and her voice was being louder than him. Then all of a sudden the dream switched, and he was back to himself. He was back to having his own voice. And then he was sitting on a platform with other people, and everything was peaceful and everything was okay. Now, I want to talk about now the first dream, because I believe it's something that's going to happen. Just like the third dream, I believe probably is an attack that we need to pray against, but we're going to have the victory because the deep state is not going to win over the white hats and the people who are living for the Lord. Okay, here's the first dream now. The first dream was at the end of January 2018, and I also posted that on Facebook too. And in that dream, my daughter and I were sitting in a lunchroom, and it looked like a school lunchroom, and President Trump was sitting across from us. And all of a sudden, he was whisked away, and I knew it was by white hats, it was by people who were protecting him, but they took him away to a place of safety. And I knew in the dream that he was helping to stop the corruption in the country. He was whisked away, and then all of a sudden the dream switched, and I saw the number 9 hanging in midair. And the number 9 had a slash through it. Then I was looking at the people's reactions to that. And their faces, they were like totally astonished. Their mouths were hanging open. It was an outdoor scene, as if in the city, like a window shopping type of looking at the buildings, like glass windows. But their mouths were hanging open, and they were shocked at what they saw. Now, I'd like you to put in the comments what you think the number 9 means, but I'm going to tell you what I think it could mean. 9 is the 9th month, September. So could it be that the slash through it meant that September was over with, and now something happened in October and people were totally shocked? But it was a good thing. I just knew it was a good thing. Now, we know that probably this October that the Democrats are probably going to try some October surprise. The October surprise with them could be that they're going to be switching candidates, and maybe it'll be Michelle and Hillary instead of Joe Biden and Kamala. So could it be that? That's going to happen in October. But there was a good thing that happened where people were totally astonished. So could it be that President Trump and the White Hats are going to do their October surprise and the people are going to be totally shocked? I'd like you to put in the comments what you think the dream with Hillary's voice coming through and this dream with the number 9 and the slash going through it, what that could mean. Now, God is increasing dreams, and he wants to give you dreams about things to come and also to tell you what's going on in the future also. He's given me dreams about my future. He's given me dreams about future events in the United States. I had a dream about Columbine before it happened and 9/11 before it happened. I'm going to read some scriptures, and I want you to meditate on these scriptures because it's going to increase your faith that you too are going to get dreams and hear from the Lord. Acts 2:17, and it shall come to pass in the last days that I will pour out my spirit on all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Okay, so I'm not an old man, so the dreams are for everyone. John 16:13. However, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you in all truth, and he, the Holy Spirit, will tell you things to come. Psalm 16:7. I will bless the Lord who has given me counsel. My heart also instructs me in the night seasons. John 10:27, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. In the next video, I'm going to share a visitation that I had with the Lord in 2015. Yeshua, Jesus, appeared to me, and he was crying, and I realized that he was crying about things that are relevant to what's going on right now. Now, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up and share it. And please put in the comments what you think the dreams meant. Thank you so much.